Hey guys, Joe Anthony, happy Wednesday, hump day, whatever. Call it whatever you want. This is Joe Anthony live today, and we are going to have a little, uh, just a chat, little conversation on what network marketing is and what network marketing isn't. What it is, what it is. It's a way for people, for companies actually to distribute their products in a much more direct way and cost-effective way, and it's a way for people to have side hustles. So you, me, anybody, we could be working 40, 50, 70, 80 hours, whatever, could have 2, 3 different jobs. Why do that when you can have a side hustle? And a side hustle, the easiest way, you can ask people like Eric Worre, many other 7+ figure income earners, from Amway all the way up to today, have made tons of money, have had more time freedom. Unfortunately, all you hear about from the naysayers, from the negative side of the aisle, are, oh, multi-level marketing, it's a scam, etc., etc. Well, hey, you know what? Have a great day then. Continue doing your job, which is just over broke. I'm not saying, you don't want to have a job, but most 99% of people are not passionate about life working a job. They do it because they need the money. The money. Show me the money, guys. Come on, where's the money, man? You got no money. You're freaking broke, right? Why are you broke? Because you follow the same thing. It's called insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over, but expecting different results. Well, guess what? You're not going to get different results, even though it's a new year, it's a new decade. 2020 is here, guys. And yet you're going to keep doing the same old shh that you did for the last 10 to 20 years. Where does it get you? Oh, you want to get a college degree? Get a college degree. How many college degreed people are unemployable? Are just working at McDonald's and Burger King and all the fast food places. Why? Because they have a freaking college degree. What does that mean? And yet people come over here that can't even put 2 sentences together in English, and they're making more freaking money in a week, in a month, than most people make in a year. How does that work, guys? So don't tell me that network marketing doesn't work, because it does. If you don't believe, it won't work no matter what you say, no matter who you join, no matter what the product is, because it's called personal development skills. Yeah, I'm here to tell it to you straight. Network marketing should be called personal development marketing, or how to become wealthy by changing this. You change what you think about, you change what you bring about. Dollar signs is not what you're bringing about when your focus isn't correct. You don't have the right focus, right? So change you, and you'll change your income. So network marketing is a way for companies, multi-billion dollar companies, multi-million dollar companies, to generate sales, depending on what their product is, using a distribution of people. So that's really what network marketing is. But what I do is I take it to the next step, and I say, look, at network marketing, depending on what your product, what your company's selling, it's a people business. People do business with people, right? So if you've never heard this before, guys, if you don't understand what that means, people business, right? You can make money trading hours for dollars. You're just trading hours for dollars. You work 10 hours, you get paid for 10 hours. What the smarter way, work smarter, not harder, is you don't have to trade those hours for labor, meaning that you don't have to actually be awake while you're making money, because a lot of people are getting passive residual income. Yeah, you can invest into real estate. You can have people managing your property. You could be earning money on your money, investing into cryptocurrency. You can invest into stocks. There's a lot of things you can invest in, guys, where your money is making money on you, for you, right? And that's kind of the idea of setting up a networking program, because network marketing is really about people doing business with people, right? It's people distribution. And when you have hundreds and hundreds of thousands using the product, that you can earn a percentage. Like somebody asked once, what would you rather have, 100% of your own efforts or 1% of the efforts of 100 people? So change it up, flip it around. What would you rather have, 1,000% of your own efforts, right? 1,000% of your own efforts, or 1% of the efforts of 1,000 people, or 5,000 people, or 10,000 people? You talk to 10 people and you teach them how to talk to 10 people, and it just exponentially grows. It goes viral very quickly. I mean, there's people making 6 and 7 figures per month and traveling the world. Why? Because the nature of the product. It's a highly consumable product. I'm not going to, pitch the product. I'm not going to talk about products. There's so many different companies out there. There's so many different products. I'm doing a few different programs. If you want to find out, you can reach out to me on Facebook, or you can hit me up later if you want to know what programs I'm doing. And I have the ticker at the bottom, which gives you more information if you want to find out. I'm not trying to promote. That's why I don't have a big, website link to go to or anything. It will be available if you go to YouTube and you watch this on YouTube. If you're seeing it on YouTube, under the description, you will have a couple of links there. You can check out, if you're interested in some of the programs that I'm doing. But there's so many out there, and I'm not here to knock one or the other, or to basically review. Go on Google, do your due diligence, do your YouTube, check on the company or the business, and see what the business model and the compensation plan looks like. One of the things I will say, if you could find a company that is selling air, because it's a highly consumable product. Everybody needs to breathe oxygen. So water, oxygen, and I would say health. Health is really huge, because obviously if you don't have health, then you don't have life. You don't have a quality of life. Really. I'm just being, straight. There's highly consumable products, but what good is it if you're making $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, like Howard Hughes, and you can't even go out and enjoy it? You can't even go out and enjoy a nice meal because you can't eat 97% of the food that's out there. Or you're stuck because you can't breathe anything but what's coming out of an oxygen tank because of your lungs, because you damage them, or, so health is everything, man. Health is number one. Wealth is number two. If you put your health first, then you can learn, once you have your health in place, to help other people, because the majority of people are suffering right now, especially over the age of 30. Once you get over the age of 30, guess what happens? Age kicks in. It's called loss of stem cell production. So as your body stops producing new stem cells, your health starts to diminish and deteriorate to the point when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, like most people wouldn't even know how old I am, right? If I told you I was 100, you would say you're full of shit. But what if I was 100 and I felt like I was in my 20s to 30s? You would be wondering, like, how? What are you doing differently? Well, I'm not taking pharmaceutical drugs, for one. I'm not smoking, anything from the tobacco companies. I'm not vaping anything from the tobacco companies. So I'm not putting anything into my body that doesn't grow naturally out of the ground. And except for weed, I don't put that in my body. Personal choice. But what's interesting is that the production of stem cells has the ability to keep regenerating and keeping you at a younger you. Now, that happens to be a very highly consumable feature, because everybody wants to continue to look younger or longer, right? Everybody wants to look younger or longer. I don't give a shit who you are. If you're broke or if you're, a billionaire, everybody wants to look younger, longer. That is highly consumable. So find a company that is doing something that can help prolong life. Find a company that is using products or creating products, making products that people need, highly consumable. But back to networking, understand that network marketing is really personal development in disguise. It's disguised as network marketing, but it's really not network marketing. It's really personal development, because everybody has to develop themselves personally so that they know how to talk to people, build relationships. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. That's it. They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. Next. They're not going to do business with you. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So how can you find an unlimited resource of prospects that want what you have? Whatever it is that you're selling, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you're marketing, it doesn't matter. Social media is here for one reason and one reason only. If you use it properly, you build yourself, you learn how to develop your habits and skills, because it does require skill sets. You can't just, wake up and all of a sudden know this stuff. It's taken me years and years and years and years of following different mentors and reading different books and studying different videos and learning different mindsets and habits to understand that people can learn how to develop personal relationships with their marketable audience, whatever your product is. Number two, you have to be highly passionate about your product, but not just about your product. You really should be passionate about life in general. And there's too much negativity, unfortunately, and people let their negativity, their political and religious opinions matter, and they forget about what is most important, and that is your life. As long as you're on this earth breathing, standing above ground, then you must learn how to develop relationship skills with other people. And Facebook is a real easy, non-intrusive way to do that, because you can find people in Facebook, like, the over 30 crowd, the over 40 crowd, the over 50, over 60, over 70, over 80 crowd, people that are in your age bracket, maybe people that like what you like. And, again, people, it's interesting that I always find when I say this statement, I'm going to make a statement, that people will react to this statement, right? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Let me say that again. People don't care how much you know about anything until they know how much you care about them. Because what's important is not what's important to you, but what's important to them. People don't care about whatever you're pushing. They don't care about what I'm pushing. They don't care about what you have, whatever your business is, until they know that, hey, what's in it for me? Like, what do I get out of it? How are you going to help my pain? What are you going to do to solve my problems, right? If your product doesn't solve their problem, just so happens it may not, do you know maybe somebody else that can solve their pain, that can solve their problem? And you have to understand by asking them the right questions, whoever they are, wherever they're at. But I tell you one thing, if you don't have health, health has to be at the top of everything, because if you're not breathing and you can't fog a mirror, or you're having a tough time fogging a mirror, then you're going to have a tough time, period. And age catches up with everyone. Age catches up with everyone. So go research, go do your research, go onto your Google and, read the books, go to the library, do whatever you have to do to figure out what your solution is without, having to take a bunch of pharma, because pharma is only good for one thing, putting people underground. Pharmaceutical companies, the only thing they're good for is putting people underground and making gazillions of dollars. So while they make gazillions of dollars, everybody else is getting buried underground. Yeah, it's great for funerals, parlors. It's great for undertakers. It's great. But it's not great for the average person, the majority of the rank and file, right? Because all the rank and file are doing is just mind control. Whatever the government says, whatever the doctor says, oh, okay, yep, I got to follow you. Well, good luck to you then. Good, go in peace. But those of us that are creating our own movement, that are separating, that are pulling back, that are saying, wait a minute, we're not going to be sucked into this big hoax. We want to learn what I can do to change my outcome and then share that with other people. So whatever you have that other people can use, other people can benefit, that's going to be helpful. And that's one of the things that you can use. So network marketing is a personal development program that works on each of us. And to the degree that we can make changes in our habits, are we hungry enough to do the work, to put the effort in, to make the changes? And B, are we coachable and teachable to apply these new changes? Most people are stuck in old habits that they've learned from the time they were 7 years old, and they're still doing those same old habits that aren't not working in 2020. Okay, today there's a movement of people. There are people right now that make more money in a month than most people make in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and they have more free time. What are they doing different in 24 hours that majority of people don't understand? It's the same 24 hours, same 24-hour clock, same 30-day calendar. What do they learn different? What are they doing different? And I wanted to follow those people. I wanted to do research on those people. I wanted to find out, what do those people have? What are they doing different that those people, that they've developed that we don't have? You know, the majority of people, they don't understand. Look at Facebook has over 1 billion followers, users all over the world. All you have to do is learn some basic principles. Learn some basic principles on how to use Facebook. Right now, I'm using a platform that reaches out to people on YouTube and on Facebook. And then I can have people watch it over and over and over and over and over and over. Why? Because it's a video now. It's uploaded automatically, and it can be searchable because of the keyword terms, the keywords that I create whatever title of my particular event or my particular broadcast. So learning some basic, real simple, easy to follow principles is the key today, guys. And because everybody's on mobile, everybody's on a mobile device, they don't really have time. They don't have time to sit down in front of a laptop. They just want to be on their mobile device. So I'm here to share with you, look at, if you want to know a couple of the things that I'm doing that is really making some impact in the world, not just in the United States, because it's not highly regulated by the FDA, because it's non-invasive, it's non-transdermal. So I'm just going to share this with you only because, you know what, if you stayed here this long and you want to know, okay, what is it that this guy has? I am wearing something that uses light therapy or photobiomodulation. It's a big word, don't worry about it. But what it does is it activates different parts of the body. Everybody's familiar with acupuncture, right? So there's all these acupuncture points, right? Well, this new science, it's a nanotechnology, and it works on frequencies, vibrations, and waves, light waves. It's a very highly scientific technology that's getting amazing results. And one of the things that it can do is it can reactivate our stem cells, yours, mine, to a time when we were younger. So if you're over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70, over 80, over 90, you can have your stem cells reactivated by wearing these light, wafer-thin patches. Okay, you can put them at any location on your body. I just put them on my wrist because they're easier to show. So, I've got one on my left and one on my right. Okay, now, get this, guys. Whatever business you want, there's a lot of programs that are available that you can work in network marketing as a side hustle. You don't have to do it for your full-time gig. You can add it into a side hustle. You want to be into helping people stay youthful. You want to be a trainer, a coach, a bodybuilder. You want to help people with food diets. You want to help people stay healthier longer. Look, at health is huge, right? The health and wellness industry is multi-billion dollars. It's huge. So there's plenty of room out there for people everywhere, because what you're doing is you're not only helping your own self stay healthier, stay in a better, state. I mean, like I'm, well over 40, and I have a body. Probably my body now is much better than and stronger than it was when I was in my 20s. Okay, go figure, right? So I'm not looking to make like Dwayne Johnson bodybuilding. I don't need that. I did that when I was younger just to see if I could do it. Right now, I just want to maintain health, because my mission really is to help others. My mission is to have more time to be able to teach and help other people to learn how they can start their own side hustle, home-based business. It is a business that you can do on the fly, on the go. I mean, it's a mobile business. You can do it from anywhere. Holy crap. It's not like you have to sit in front of a freaking desk for 8 hours a day. This is a business you can take anywhere. And we're attracting people, we're pulling people in because this stuff works, guys. This stuff, network marketing is personal development. So once you learn the personal development side of it, you get the fact that you don't have to have master's, bachelor's, all these freaking stupid degrees. I'm not saying, hey, if you got the degrees, great, but don't worry, you don't have to go get them if you don't have them, because all you need to do is share. If you can share information, we're in the information age, man. We've been in it for a long time. People, get to the point where all you got to do is give somebody a video. It's like, here, let me text this video to you. Look at, here's a sample. Okay, like I'm doing this broadcast, right? Here's all the people that are right now, that are following, that are watching. It doesn't matter, guys. As long as you can fog a mirror, as long as you can basically share. And what I do is I put people in a really simple, we create a simple funnel. I create a simple funnel for you. If you want, you can go to workwithjoeanthony.com. I can take you through, there's a 4-week course that I teach. It's 2 hours a week. And you learn enough so that you can get your business off the ground. It's very affordable. Literally, you spend less for my course than you would probably in a week and a half, probably filling up your refrigerator with groceries and putting gas in your car. I mean, literally, it's very affordable. I made it so that it can be affordable, and then I include some really great bells and whistles. I give you an entire library that you can use for whatever business you're marketing. If you're into health and wellness, great. I've got a couple programs that you might like. You might not like them. That's fine. You can use your own, but this will work for whatever business you're doing, because network marketing is about personal development, and personal development is an ongoing thing. You don't just like develop your skills till you're 40 and then you can stop, or till you're 50 and then you can stop. You're going to develop these skills for on and on. Are you going to stop drinking water? Are you going to stop breathing air? Then you're going to continue developing your skills. Personal development, it's like ongoing. It's an ongoing thing. We're constantly learning. It's just adapting and understanding that the distribution methods today, network marketing is the best form of distribution for companies, for big companies to distribute their products, because they can afford to make more products and reach more people. And what better way than people, right? People believe in people. And that's what I was saying. It's personal development. Once you learn how to do network marketing the correct way, it's not about just sending out a bunch of mailers. It's not about just hitting people with a bunch of marketing stuff. It's about building relationships with people so that they are like you. Birds of a feather flock together. So we want to find people that are on a mission, that are in the movement that we want. If you go into an over 40 group, that over 40 group is, and you're over 40, they're going to be interested in more of the same things that you're interested in. Find people with at least 3 or more things in common with you. That's the first piece of it. Understand, like I teach all the different questions to ask the different categories of people that you're looking for, whether you're talking to college students, divorced people, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, it doesn't matter, affiliate marketers, network marketers, people that are looking to add a side hustle, whatever it is, you will learn the skills necessary in 4 weeks, 2 hours a week. You will get a funnel included with that. So you get a funnel plus 4 weeks of training, coaching online, shared screen, and you will also have access to my vault, which basically I pull back the curtain and you get access to all this really great stuff. It's affordable. I mean, anybody can do this, guys. Once you see how this stuff works, it's designed mostly for people that want to take their offline business online. Even though you may have an offline business, you can learn to do this online. You learn to find your targeted audience online, people who you can build things in common that you have in common. I'll show you how to find people on Facebook that live in your city. How would you like to have people that you can meet up with that are already on Facebook that you don't even know yet that live in your city that have things in common with you? Would that help? How would you like to be able to just know, using Facebook's algorithm, who you have things in common with just anywhere with zero paid advertising? Yes, you heard that. Zero paid advertising, guys. Okay? So there's a lot of things that you can develop your skills to learn some basic skills for network marketing, but you can also develop personally yourself, your own habits, your mindset, thinking the glass is empty instead of full. Just understanding that what you believe is what you achieve. If you believe whatever it is you believe, that's what you are attracting. You want to become the attractor factor for positive, not negative, because as far as what I've read, the quantum field that's out there, all the possibilities of whatever our future could bring, we are affecting, we are attracting based on what we believe and what we think and how we vibrate. And there's a new technology. This technology here actually can change the frequency at which we're vibrating. So we can be vibrating at a more positive, higher frequency by using this technology. It's a nanotechnology, guys. It's amazing. It's hitting places, and the people that are really hitting it big are the Japanese, because of course, that culture has always been fascinated with acupuncture, and acupuncturists really understand the modalities and the paths of the human body. But this doesn't just work for humans, it actually works for animals, dogs, cats, horses. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is if you're interested, I put on the ticker below the website where you can get more information on the product, and you can get more information on my 4-week course if you're interested in taking that 4-week course, okay? Because I've got room right now to add a few more students for the end of this month. And then, of course, if you want to wait till February, that's up to you. You can start in February too. I'll have another class in February. It's a 4-week class. And like I said, it's typically done. I typically try to do it one-on-one because you can move at your own pace. Some people, they don't really like to be with other students just because, you might have issues and, you want to have that one-on-one. So I am willing to offer that as well. I'd be willing to do more of a one-on-one. Anyway, guys, look, it's getting about that time. I wasn't going to keep this video going that long. I would say do the research, do the due diligence, whatever your goal is for your business, whatever you want to accomplish. Research whatever your product is, whatever your service is. Research it, find out what you're looking to accomplish and what you are lacking. And then if it's something that I can offer you, great. If not, I will see, maybe I have some connections. I can put you in touch with people that might be able to solve your pain or solve your problem for what you're looking to accomplish. And with that, guys, I will say thank you. Peace out until the next time.